Hello everyone, CrystalFissure here, and welcome to a brand new video. This is a Crash Twinsanity video, but not a Crash Twinsanity that you've seen before. This is Crash Twinsanity Evolution, and before you ask, wait a minute, what happened to the other Crash Twinsanity project? Is this just that project? The answer really is far more complicated than I can really begin to even get into, but rest assured, for the most part, this is I would call this, and maybe they wouldn't call it the same, a continuation of that project. For reasons, that's sort of sensitive to them. They decided to restart development. They decided to take a different approach, and this is, I guess, the response to it. And I will say, as someone that's getting, an exclusive look at it now, and was kindly sent this demo by Jackie, and on behalf of the rest of the team, it's a pleasure to play this, and I think I've got some decent feedback about it. So looking at this first, this is playing pretty identically to the original game. Now, Crash Twinsanity Evolution, it hopes to be a remake of Crash Twinsanity. However, it's going to be a remake of Crash Twinsanity that is, we're going to go, all good? Okay, good. All right, gotta be careful here. I've got to really make sure that, yeah, there you go. It hopes to add additional content into it. Oh, you're kidding. They got me. Oh, I should have been on the lookout there. That's my own fault. Okay, we'll wait for him. Now, yeah, it hopes to be, a continuation, a remake plus that's going to, contain all kinds of new things, and I think we're going to see some of that now. I haven't, I basically got past this bit, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to leave it unspoiled. And I've had access to this for a while, but I've been, let's just say, a little bit busy. I've just finalized a job promotion at my work, so that's very, very exciting. So I'm going to be moving up in the world a little bit. All right, let's do this. Here we go. We got this. I can't wait to see this new area. Oh my god, this is me failing, not the game. Yeah, so that's all really, really exciting. Oh, I'll wait again. That's all right. We can just explore. Look at the beautiful environment. Yeah, so that's all happening. So yeah, I wanted to get this out sooner, but yeah, all this stuff's been going on, and plus there's the what was it? The covering the Crisis in Chronology, all this stuff. But yeah, anyway, point is, I'm really excited to see. I basically, you're probably seeing it in the thumbnail. But there's some stuff coming up, which is just really cool. Like, they've added additional huts and stuff. Now, hold up. The question is here. With this one, I actually can't remember what I'm going to do here. That's just like... Okay, hold up. Start. Okay, that's my fault. That was my fault. Okay. Well, but actually, if I go here, does it actually get him? Oh, it does. It doesn't. Oh, there you go. It did. Okay. That's cool. All right. Let's see if I can go the whole way. There you go. Okay. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be like 4 minutes before I actually get there, but it's going to be worth it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put a timestamp in if you want to skip to that, the new stuff. All right. I actually, funnily enough, this is like one of my least favorite things. Not from like the demo itself, but just the fact that it's a pain. Now, by the way, you just saw a new move there. That was a kick. That was because I pressed R1 and square. Let's have a look at that again. It's like, actually, I'll look at it in a minute. Alright, let's go. Let's just go. Oh, no! That's my fault. Oh, damn it. Look, stealth in a Crash Bandicoot game feels more like Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, but alright, let's get out of here. There we go. Alright, time for the new stuff. Time for the new stuff. Alright, let's have a look at this. Okay, I saw this and I was like, no way. Look at all of this. Look at all of this. This is crazy. So this beach was in the original level and everything, but it's like, it's different now. Like, we've got these, okay, well, the enemies there, I don't think some of this was here, some of it's not. Look at this. Look at this. We've got all these new areas. Now, first things first. So I basically shut it off there. I was like, okay, cool. I've got this new stuff. Let's just leave it. Now, first things first is that obviously, you know, there's going to be the whole thing, the level design, where it's like, you know, they're just putting all this stuff in for the sake of it. Problem is with Twinsanity is that, you know, all the, the Wampa fruit and the boxes, they're useless, right? They don't actually contribute to anything. So the question remains, from a level design perspective, what are they going to do to make these areas feel vibrant rather than just be environmental? You know, could they potentially have a collectible that you have to get in here and then you bring it back to an, like a fetch quest? I think that, you know, adding fetch quests to this game is probably a good idea. Like, you know, even with, you know, Crisis and Chronolia, you know, we had that area, right, where, you know, I was talking about this a couple of days ago, where we had the, you know, you have to trade in the pencil and you get the fish and you do that, you know, kind of like Mystic Marsh. Now, you could do something like that, absolutely, you know, with this, or you could have, you know, just collect a certain amount of a thing. Maybe that there's some like tiki mask or something like that you've got to give to Papu Papu, because if Papu Papu's up here, I know that this, I think, yeah, up there, that's Totem Hokum, the Totem Hokum area, right? So if it's actually in the game, okay, if Papu Papu is actually in here, I'll be so happy. But yeah, look, this is, yeah, it's very, very nice. I want to try and get like a shot. Look at that. Look at that. Crash Twinsanity. Crash Twinsanity Evolution. By the way, where do you think the Evolution name came from? Could it have been the original beta version? The demo version? The early version was Crash Evolution? Alright, so does destroying all these, what is it actually going to do? Is it like a triggered thing, or is it not? I'm not too sure, because like I said, I haven't actually completed this demo. Alright, we've got that section there. Let's see. What about over here? Oh, okay, so the nitros. Alright. Alright. Well, oh, you know what? Where's it? We need the checkpoint. Okay. But yeah, so, you know, the thing is that there's these big open environments, which are very, very cool. But yeah, I think that, see, in even these, right, you know, we're going to get lives. But I think that, yeah, giving it a purpose other than just a gem, I think will be integral to making this work. I think that that is going to be important. But yeah, look at this. It's really lovely. It looks great. And again, once again, I have to point out that this is very, very early, and this is done by a team that's like teenagers, right? So like, you know, there's basically, it's for the most part teenagers, which I just think is, you know, incredible. I mean, what was I doing as a teenager? I was probably talking about fan projects. I was probably talking about Spiral Eclipse or something. I wish we actually got Spiral Eclipse. All right, have they done this yet? Oh, have they? No. I think it's incomplete. Incomplete? That'd be incorrect grammar. Alright. It's over there. Okay, so we need to be able to get up there. Does not look like we can do it right now. Okay, so I'm guessing that this is all... That's it. So that area there, okay. Yeah, I think... We're The Simpsons tapped out right now. We can't do anything else. Alright, let's keep going. I think we can explore a new area. Here we go. Okay, so that unlocked that. That's very cool. That's good. That destroyed all the nitro. So that it actually did have a use. So I think that's good. Good to know. Good to know, team. I think that, yeah, having some other kind of quest in there other than just a, you know, what's the word, like, whoa, holy. You know what? I'm taking it. Okay, that all good? Yeah. Actually, that's a very nice view. Yeah, some kind of other thing would be great. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, cool. The music changed. Oh my god. Okay, this is... Look at this. Okay, so... Alright. The new Totem Hokum. Alright, okay, so we can't actually fully... We can't... So if I square again, it turns into a kick. Yeah, see? I'll tell you one thing I really need right now. I'm very scared about dying. And that is the Aku Aku. I need him. Alright, what's up there? Oh, cool. Okay. All right, let's go over here. What are we actually looking for? Damn it. See, yeah. And it's like when you have some of this combat, the combat's fine. Like, it's pretty much playing basically the same. Okay. Oh, we need that. Okay, we need to get rid of one of them. It's just that, like, sometimes you're like, oh, give me like some kind of yeah, give me some reprieve. You know, more Aku masks. All right. So can we go through here or anything like that? It's in here. Uh oh. Okay. So if I kind of slide there, just looking at that, it's not really a glitch, but it's kind of me trying to play it too fast and kind of getting caught. I think that they need to, yeah, there you go. It is, it's mostly on me, but it's like I'm kind of sliding into them. All right, what's this? Wait a minute. Okay, let's go up here. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, okay. So what's, oh yeah, it's gonna, okay, that's gonna like connect to the, yeah, okay, cool. Oh, I jumped through. Oh, how nice. All right, wait a second. This is definitely new. Oh, okay. Look at this. Alrighty. Big, oh, look, okay, this makes it feel like more of a world. I mean, now we are like a mass murderer, basically. But yeah, this is very, very cool. Again, though, I'm seeing that kind of thing of like, okay, so we've got these, you know, areas with these boxes. What can we do with the boxes? What can we do with the crates to make them have another purpose? What could we do with the collectibles? What could we do? That's probably the biggest thing I'm thinking about. And I'm not saying this, I'm not really directing this towards the creators, the lovely team, who, by the way, English is not even everyone's first language on the team. It's actually Portuguese, believe it or not. But yeah, with that in mind, right? Oh, cool, look. Yeah, with that in mind, it's not me being like, oh, they should be doing that, but it's rather like that's sort of what my first sort of thought. I'm like, oh, you know, I wonder what else you could do to really level up Crash Twinsanity. And you know what, guys, suggestions in the comments. Of course, please, I say that with levity, with respect, right? Constructive criticism, not, I would rather not say, oh, you know, they don't deserve any, you know, you can't say anything like negative about it. If you don't like it, that's okay. But I think that, you know, it is good to, of course, keep that in mind that, you know, this is a young team and they're doing this, you know, out of the sort of the goodness of their hearts, you know what I mean? All right, see if I can like, I kind of want to glitch my way through here because that'd be very cool. By the way, look at that. You can see the rest of the level. Very nice. Now, how am I going to get across here? I'm guessing I can't. That's my feeling, is that I don't think I can. There's got to be something else. What could it be? Like some kind of drawbridge or... Okay, there's a clock tower over there. I don't think I can do anything now. That's okay. Alright, let's keep going. But yeah, I love it. I love it. Thank you for creating a new area. You know, you're kind of like unlocking a new, yes, it's brilliant. It's freaking brilliant. It's feeling like, you know, it is feeling like a, you know, I think they have exceeded past the original project now. And, you know, since I've done this, they've probably covered even more things. They've probably, you know, they've probably done even more because I've had this, you know, I had a copy of this for over a week. So, you know, they're fast working on it. I know originally the original Twinsanity project was going to be, they said like 2028, 2029, which I know feels like a long way away, but look, hey, it's going to take time, guys. Oh, here we go. Here's Papu Papu. Here's Papu Papu. Here he is. All right. Yeah, definitely need to talk to him. Definitely need to do something with him. I think that would be a great idea. What would be in here? A gem? All right, let's see. Anything in here right now? Nothing yet. Okay, I imagine a gem will be in there, definitely. All right, let's go there. But yeah, as I will say this, like the gameplay, like actually playing it, it's pretty good, and like, you know, the sliding works pretty well, and like, yeah, I honestly, very minimal complaints from that perspective. I think they've done a really good job. Like it's already smooth. You know, there's definitely some like movement tech changes and stuff like that, or not even changes, but just things that are not quite 100%. But like, yeah, I think again, we're very early on. All right, what's this? This is probably it, right? What is that? Is this in the original game? I can't even remember. this particular bit. Alright, that's it. Thanks for playing. Press jump to continue. Well, folks, that's it. It was short, sharp, and sweet, 15 or so minutes. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your comments in the comment section below. You know, to quote Kenny Omega, let the bodies hit the floor. Yeah, okay, he didn't actually say that, but he put it was like Double or Nothing, Drowning Pool. They they played Drowning Pool like 4 times, bodies, at this pay-per-view. Anyway, to quote Kenny Omega, goodbye, good night.